We look weird on the same bike, so I didn't do any selfies.
And then I would like panic. Somebody would have to save me from down there. Hate it.
Did you charge the boom lift overnight? Probably not.
My meat was like shredded.
Yeah.
Sorry to
I
put
actually-
it that way, but
Back.
Oh, me too. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Well, welcome to season 2 of this menagerie that we call a podcast. So we got a little bit more organized. We got more things in place. We're going to have more guests. We're going to do more things. It's going to be a little bit more... What happened? All right, we're just going to keep going. We're a little bit more organized this time. So we're going to have some more fun things to do. And we're going to change things up a little bit because of time. So, Tanika, can you still hear us? No.
Well, we'll talk and then kind of ease our way into life here.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to say hi to everybody. I don't ever see Mr. Franchetti over there. You know.
I know.
And
I've been
actually,
hiding.
I've been on vacation, so I haven't seen Mike too much.
How was your
Been on
vacation?
my medical vacation. But yeah, I was on vacation too. Vacation was nice. I had a good Christmas. Yeah, I got a bonsai tree.
You got a bonsai
a
tree?
what?
I did.
There you are. Welcome back. We're just doing introductions right now. Oh, it's so cute.
Dude, that is
A bonsai?
Wait,
that is that's a 6-year-old bonsai.
6 years
That's
old?
what I got for
It's
Christmas.
still so little.
Yep. Yeah, man. When they're full grown, they're like worth like, 10 grand for some astronomical amount of money. They take so long
wow.
to grow.
Holy crap.
Did you name it?
So we just
Like
started.
chickens.
No, I don't name things.
George.
I don't name things. I don't want to become attached. I cry enough as it is. Why does everybody have earmuffs on? Why didn't I get the memo that everybody was putting these earmuff mic headsets on? I'm gonna bust out my
I look like
Bust
a
out my-
shooting range.
bust out my Xbox.
I look like I'm ready to go to a shooting range here.
I got my Xbox headset. I'm not wearing it.
There you
You guys are ridiculous.
When I was going out to buy the cheap headset today, my son offered to let me use his Xbox ones.
And that should probably sound better than anything.
Probably.
Yeah, it might. Do you know how old these headphones are?
Probably as old as Tanika.
No, she's as old as I am. That's
Is
not
that why he was born with them on?
I came out like this.
Hey, Malcolm was born welding, so you know.
yeah.
Yeah. He came out with a TIG torch. I'm like, yep.
Mike, I see your Christmas lights are still up in the background. What did you get for Christmas?
What did I get for? You know what I got for Christmas? I got.
Another baby?
Yeah, no. I got heated thermals because we're going on a fire and ice ride here in a couple weeks.
Oh,
Heated thermals and bib overalls.
a fire and ice ride. Where's that at?
That's pretty handy.
It's in western PA up near Erie.
Ew.
Ew.
It's the
Lake effect.
24th, 25th, or it's the 24th. It's a side-by-side and four-wheeler ride, like 30 miles in the snow.
I thought you were cheating on me going on a motorcycle ride. I was like, screw you, man.
No, I'll wait to go out on real rides until you get fixed.
I'm okay. I'll be all right. Yeah, my shoulder got all messed up. I went out just a couple weekends back. I adjusted my handlebars on my bobber and I took it out and mid-ride I hit one of them lovely PA potholes and it just yanked my muscles out in my shoulder. So I can't do the chicken dance and I can't ride any of my bikes right now. I'll be ready for our 2-week ride in the summer. I'll be ready for that. I'm doing yoga. Stretches.
You guys are really going for a
So,
2-week ride?
Tanika,
Yeah, we're supposed to be going down Skyline Drive, and then we're gonna do a piece of the Tail of the Dragon. It's all
Where is
that's
that?
a good
just
ride.
scenic.
West Virginia.
Scenic?
North Carolina,
Oh.
Tennessee border.
Oh, you're getting down the south part. Okay.
Yeah.
Mike
Oh,
wants
that's
to go
cool.
visit
That's a
some
nice
relatives.
Are you guys gonna blog about it?
We should. I'm probably gonna video it. I've been here at our last ride. It was just Mike, like me behind Mike.
He was videoing me riding.
We look weird on the same bike, so I didn't do any selfies. That's when Mike broke down. Yeah, but
About
we've
4
already.
hours from home.
Yeah.
I had to sit at a gas station for 10 hours.
Good
He
Lord.
wouldn't ride backwards on my bike.
And all I learned is, yes, it's true, lesbians drive Subaru Outbacks.
Michael.
Wow, you said it.
He's like, I sat at a gas station for like 18 hours.
Just playing a game of who drives what.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, that's funny.
Can you
That's
believe
hateful.
Robinson left me with a bunch of guys in colors as they were rolling in their motorcycle jackets and all? Left me for dead.
Little biker gang.
Oh, they're the nicest people.
They were a Christian. They were a Christian riding band. You're
They
fine.
were definitely not.
Legends roll up like, what are you doing here?
So I think you're the only one I didn't ask. What'd you get for Christmas?
No, we're booking a cruise.
That's cool. What'd you buy yourself?
Yeah.
I know you bought yourself something. Yeah, turn around, look at the newest thing you bought yourself.
I'm trying to think, because I don't think this year I bought that. I didn't really buy anything. I bought. Well, I can tell you this much: I spent about $350 in DOM tubing to make handlebars.
Oh,
So I guess that counts.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So the handlebars that on my bike, I made an actual like official drawing and cut sheets and everything, and I put them up for sale. And I got like 4 orders that I got to make now.
Awesome.
I
Is
got to
your
catch
bike
up on.
back to running?
Define running.
Able to be gotten out and driven down the street.
Do I have to make the noise?
Yeah. It just kind of leaks its blood out a little bit.
Did you
Are you gonna go on this ride with us?
I won't be able to get off for 2 weeks, but I'll probably try and do some of it.
Nice.
Did you tell Robinson what you're trying to talk me into for my bike?
A double turbo. Yeah, I can really imagine.
Not double, but
Oh God, what? Yeah.
Oh, well, you put a turbo on it? Yeah, let's blow it up.
Well, he's got an extra one.
I have 2
I mean,
extras.
come on. It was his idea. It wasn't my idea.
I think I got it from something you did with your intake. After you posted
probably.
a video.
But yeah, I can make you a custom intake for it. I've done a lot of them.
It's wild that bike's intake comes up over the top and on the frame and not out the side like a normal bike.
I can make it come out the side.
You're right, but
When you can manipulate metal, you can do whatever you want.
Cut a hole through the gas tank and have it come out through the intake, come out through the gas tank, be sucking out straight down.
Yeah.
Then you have a little Ram air charger on your gas tank.
almost like what was that, a VMAX or whatever it was that
Oh,
Yamaha
yeah.
had put out? Had the scoops right there on the sides of the gas tank.
Yeah. That thing was wild.
Yeah,
It's still wild.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't already tell, for our first episode of season 2, we have a guest.
Yay.
Tanika Velez is with us this time. Tanika, can you hear us? I
Yes.
feel like I'm talking to you from the Earth and you're on the moon.
So where are you driving from and where are you driving to?
I'm driving from Florida to Mississippi. 9 hours.
Nice.
So been driving all day.
I assume this
but-
is work related.
Yeah, I got transferred to Mississippi. Didn't find out till Friday though, so that's nice.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Are you at least getting
Oh.
paid to drive?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
That's
good.
good at least. So what have you been up to? I know you were in welding school for a little bit, got your certificate from UTI, Universal Technical Institute, and then where'd you go from there?
So after I graduated, I went to JGM for a while, and I liked it there, and then I didn't like it there. So there was like a lot of good and bad that came from it. More good than bad,
Sure.
but when I left, I was pretty happy to leave. And then from there, I went to this job in Jacksonville, Florida. So it's like it's a commercial job. So we're building a frozen food warehouse for Publix, where we were. It's pretty much done. So they laid a bunch of people off, or they transferred a bunch of people.
And you got transferred rather than laid off?
Yeah.
That's a good sign,
Thank
I guess, right?
goodness. Yeah.
So what process are you doing?
Just stick. 7018
Oh, nice.
all day. But it's all pretty simple welds for the most part. Some of them are kind of tricky, either because like the material's super thin, or it's just a really awkward position, or a lot of the stuff we welded wasn't even installed right. So we ended up repairing it all, but for a while, a lot of the stuff had like these huge like inch gaps, and I would spend like a whole hour or two just filling it up, trying to make it look nice.
Man.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Crazy.
sounds about right. Do you feel like you were at
Yeah.
all prepared when you went out to the industry?
No.
I
Kind
know,
of,
listen.
but not really.
I don't think anyone did. When I left diesel school in the industry, I don't think I felt prepared until I really got into
Yeah.
it, and things started clicking, and I started remembering stuff, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, do you think, for people listening to this, do you think if you weren't to go to welding school and to jump into this, would it have been a harder start.
Yeah, and I would have made a lot less, and it would have taken longer to like, I don't know, get to where I was, I guess, at like a place like JGM. But I guess if
Yeah.
you know somebody that can get you in like the field side, if it's probably more beneficial because you can save that money and then learn on the job while making a really good amount. If you know somebody to get in, that's one way to start. I ended up having to wing a lot of shit. Like I had to learn the fucking man basket in like 2 days. I hate that thing. I
Oh
hate it
yeah,
so
yeah.
much.
Was it a scissor lift or was it a
Unsettling.
boom lift?
It's a boom lift.
Oh,
These
okay.
things are
Well, that's not
shaky.
so big.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
then I had it stuck a few times because I wasn't paying attention, like coming down, trying to navigate through all these like beams and X bracing and shit. It gets tight up there. And then I would like panic and somebody would have to save me from down there. Hate it.
Oh,
So I
that's
wasn't really
awesome,
ready for the
man.
heights.
Awesome.
We
Yeah,
know
but
about
it's
getting
been
somebody
cool.
stuck in a boom lift, don't we?
Oh,
Who got
Yeah,
stuck?
actually, Malcolm and
Oh,
Beatty
Malcolm.
taking down
Yes,
sitcom
you
and
really
alone.
should have.
And of course, you know, Dave remembered to charge the boom lift overnight.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you charge the boom lift overnight? Probably not. We have enough battery? Yeah, we'll be good. Next thing
Yeah,
we
we'll be
know,
good.
all the way up. Malcolm's
Dead.
stuck up in the air, and it will not let us do anything because the battery died. So we're
Oh
scrambling.
You know
shit,
me.
that's
authentic
pretty funny.
words.
You know me. I'm just like, just climb down, man.
I'm down. How high up were they?
I think it was like
That was a
40.
high lift. Yeah, 40, 50 foot.
Yeah.
Holy Christ.
Not another 30, but I do like it for now.
That's cool.
You said 30, right?
That's good. Yeah, I did. I was just
Yeah, hell
guessing.
no. Hell no. That means I'm going to be like 64 still welding. No, thank you.
Well, that's the average retirement age, dear. I'm sorry.
Well,
You wanna come to the
yeah, but I
inspection
could be
side?
doing like something else, you know? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You could always,
You
always
never
be an
know.
instructor.
But
You never know.
I know for sure I definitely don't ever want to be like a foreman or a superintendent. That looks like it sucks.
Yeah, dealing with
It does.
other people.
It does.
That's the
Yeah,
I'll tell you
and
that
you're
right
responsible
now.
for everything.
Job that I was working. I remember when I first started welding the company I was working with. I started out as a laborer, went to welder for a while. Then I became in charge of the shop. Well, it wasn't that big of a deal, but then I became foreman for the projects. Oh no, that's when I was like, I'm not doing this. This is not what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's about the time that I left.
Yeah, I think right out of diesel school, I got thrown into a diesel shop as a foreman. It was very small, but
Yeah.
and I was younger than the other guy in the
Uh-huh.
shop, so that didn't go over well with him. And I stopped. I'm not gonna lie, I stopped coming out of school. It took me a bit. I was very nervous coming young.
Yeah, I guess like school
Can you get-
is good. I think in a way, cause like if I didn't do school the way I got into it, since I didn't know anybody right away, it would have taken longer, to get to where I was at. I feel like the year since I finished school seems so long because I did a lot in a small amount of time.
It's a lot
I mean,
of
like
resume
JGM
stuff.
wanted me to get like let's see, I think I certified in like 5 different times for JGM and different things, just like different positions and processes. And then they had me working on 6G all summer long. I got pretty decent at that, but I failed the test twice. That shit was really frustrating.
Wow, it's not
We all
crazy.
fail tests.
Yeah.
So JGM was cool because I did learn a lot,
Sure.
and I had fun there. But shop welding can be pretty boring because it's just repetitive, same thing all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people actually
You're doing
like that.
on-site stuff. You're doing on-site now.
Yeah, it's a lot more
How do you
fun.
like
I
it?
still get burned a lot though.
That's not gonna change.
Oh.
How do you enjoy the traveling?
It's been pretty cool so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I started in like Reading because the shop was in Coatesville, and then when I switched to JGM's field team, that was in Reading. I was there for a few months, and I left Jacksonville today. I'm gonna be in Mississippi. I think it's pretty cool.
So now you're just living in hotel rooms.
Yeah. Well, me and my boyfriend split an Airbnb now.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
It is
that's-
nice
so you-
because I'm like really picky about cleanliness. Oh my gosh, and I just know these people are not cleaning the way I need them to be cleaning.
And you guys are working on the same crew?
Yeah, but he does like the iron. He's an iron worker mostly. He does.
Oh, well, that's
he
awesome,
welds a
though.
lot too, but he's mostly
It's
an iron
also
worker.
get to travel together. That
Mhm.
makes life easier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Especially if you.
yeah, and he's been doing this for like 14 years, so he knows a lot of people, so he's able to get us jobs pretty easily.
Oh, that's even better. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got yourself in a good spot.
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
It's awesome. Good stuff.
I have no idea what this job is gonna be though. We think maybe it's like on a plant of some sort. I don't know. I'll
So
find out tomorrow.
whereabouts in Mississippi are you going?
It's called Canton.
Canton. That
Yeah,
sounds
I think the
fancy.
biggest city nearby is Jackson.
Okay. Well, that's a big city.
Hmm.
Go from Jackson, Florida
That's a
to
big
Jackson,
city.
Mississippi.
Isn't there some songs about Jackson, Mississippi? It's got to be big. I said there's songs
I don't know
about Jackson,
anything.
Mississippi. It's got to be big.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jackson's a big city. Yeah.
What kind of job is it that you're going to in Mississippi?
No idea.
Okay.
She's welding
Yeah.
something.
Well,
Is that
Well,
scary?
something.
Welding something.
it'll be
Is
metal.
it scary
Uh,
for you?
Not really. Maybe the first time it was because I had like no clue what to expect. But now I have like a decent idea. Like I know like structural welding in a lot of ways does suck. And like at least on this last job, I ended up doing a lot of other stuff, like having to chip away cement and having to like level plates and do like your own fitting for. I mean, it's all pretty simple stuff, but still you're doing like all the work from start to finish. And
Yeah,
like
not
really
just
tight
welding.
corners and spaces. Like I had to weld in like this 4-inch gap. But before that, this is when like all the columns were still out of plumb. They were all like jacked up. So like you had to go. I don't know how to describe what I did. I put like a lot of pieces of wood and metal in between the two columns, and then hit it with like a beater to spread them apart a little bit.
It sounds like cleats and dogs.
It does.
You
It does.
remember that? Come on,
Yeah.
There's a
girl.
whole lot of extra work that goes into it. Like when I sign out tools, I don't just sign out my rods. Sometimes I have to sign out like an impact drill.
Mhm.
Take a wire wheel every day. Those are handy.
You do a lot. You do a lot more than welding, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, can I tell you guys? I cut myself real bad with a wire wheel over the summer, and that shit still is not healed yet. Ugh,
Yeah.
sucked.
They take
Hurt
chunks.
really
They take
bad.
chunks.
My meat was like shredded.
Yeah.
Sorry to
I
put
actually-
it that way, but I took a picture. It's pretty gnarly.
Oh,
I was
send
like, holy
the
fuck,
picture.
that looks so bad. It was
Send
Send the
terrible.
picture. We'll throw it up on there. Send the picture without a doubt.
I think
If
I
not,
I'll
I'm gonna
send it
pull.
later.
I'm gonna pull a random one off the internet. So.
Yeah, just an example.
Yeah, I'll be
That
like,
was very humbling.
Fortune.
Don't get comfortable around your tools, especially the grinder, man. That thing is dangerous. That thing is deadly.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I just did it. I just did it with I think it was the last time we had a podcast. I had a big chunk out of my finger
yeah, usually.
from a
Ooh.
wire wheel. Yep.
Horrible. Yeah, the wire wheel's dangerous.
Yeah, they're handy, but they take
Handy,
hands
but
too.
yeah, handy, but they're pretty bad.
Have you had to use cutting wheels? Or you're probably using big gas powered cutters and stuff, aren't you? Or no?
What did you say?
Like are you using like the demolition saws or anything like that?
No.
Torches or?
I had to use a torch. Yeah, because
Right.
when we fixed all the columns, there was 40 columns that were out of whack. We had to like open the holes where the washers were to be able to shift them over.
Oh god.
But you know
Yeah.
what's crazy?
Okay.
I think there was just 1, 2, 3 of us out of the several welders there that could actually use a torch. So that's another thing school's pretty good for.
Really?
Made me get good with a torch. Yeah, like nobody could use a torch.
That's
The
insane.
one-on-one didn't suck that bad.
Yeah, it was just me and my boyfriend and like one other welder
Did you
that
teach?
knew how to use
Did you
it.
teach the other guys how to do it? Oh man. I would love
No.
to see that.
Nobody, listen, another thing is nobody's your friend out there.
No.
You're right.
Absolutely
You're
not.
right.
And
And if
it's
they
like mostly guys, so you can't, you know how it is, you can't be too friendly to some of these guys, because then they just think like you like them for some reason, just because you're
bunch
being
of
nice.
weirdos.
Yeah, so if you're a girl, your best bet is to just
Kinds
go
of
out there and
idiots, man.
be
I
a,
tell you what.
kind of be a bitch. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly,
Mhm.
that is the best bet.
There's a girl right now that's on the job that I'm overseeing, and she is a firecracker. And I
Oh,
mean,
yeah?
like, she is not afraid. She is not afraid to let it rip with the guys. Like, there's stuff that she was saying, and I'm like, oh my god, that came out of her mouth.
That's funny.
Yeah, she ain't afraid of nothing.
So being out for a
No.
year now, looking back, what do you
Mhm.
think is one thing you wish you would have spent more time on while you're in school?
Probably wish I would have just stayed at practice a little more. Like there was times where I just didn't feel like staying, so I wouldn't. But I probably could have afforded to stay a little longer. I mean,
You would just spend
I don't
more
know.
time
That's the
there.
only thing I think. I think I probably would have tried to get a little bit better at paying attention to like the puddle or like what it means. Because I don't know. Like when I was in school, a lot of this stuff didn't really make sense.
Mhm.
But once I started doing it all day, every day, it kind of just would click for me. Like the puddle. And now that I know what that
You'd have an
means to
aha
like
moment.
manipulate your puddle and watch it, it's much easier to like control how your welds come out or how mine come out at least. Usually. I mean, I still
I
have
used to
days
say
where I
it all
fucking
the
weld
time
like
when I
absolute
was.
Oh,
shit,
that's
but
awesome.
it is what it is.
Well,
We all do that. Absolutely.
yeah,
There's some days where I'm
no,
just like,
I can
I
Oh my
imagine.
love this, but I'm
God.
not feeling it right now.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
got to show up though.
Oh yeah.
It's tough.
How are you with people like hovering over and watching you weld?
You mean like if it's QC or just like random people staring at me?
Just random people.
I don't like it. I get stared at a lot because obviously the site is mostly guys. Like there's only one other girl there who welds, and she's kind of one of the guys, if you know what I mean. So
Uh-huh.
Sure.
yeah, and then there
Hmm.
was one other on site that was a safety, but I haven't seen her since like December. I don't know. I think she quit or something. And
I was
then the
really going more for the whole like,
Firewatch, and that was it.
does it make
Yeah.
you does it make you nervous?
What? Does it make me
I,
nervous?
I was kind of going more for the, yeah, does it make you nervous like having people around you watching you while you weld?
Not really. It's just annoying,
All
I
right.
think.
That's good.
But like
If you're confident
sometimes
enough, that's
people
good.
don't. Sometimes people don't mean badly though. Like sometimes people want to give me tips, which is fine. I don't mind that.
Yeah,
It's just like
sure.
when
No,
someone's
sure.
just kind of hovering.
Sure.
When someone's just hovering to hover, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, like
Yeah.
taking in the scenery. Oh, I
yeah.
Something
guarantee
like
it.
that.
I guarantee it because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but guys are just fucking pigs. They just
Yeah.
are.
Yep.
It's just this. It is what it is, man. We talked about that in one of the episodes of the podcast in season 1, how the dynamics got to change because there's going to be more women welding than there ever has been, and
Yeah.
guys are just idiots.
Yeah. They just like.
So,
It,
and
I don't know. It's like it's how you do it, you know. Like nobody's blind, but don't make someone uncomfortable either. Like, geez, have your look and then like
yeah,
just keep pushing.
Well, that's nice of you. That's a good way of
yeah,
looking
that's
at
a
it.
good way of putting it.
I would have been like, keep your eyes to yourself and just do your damn job. But yeah, you got a nice one.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'd have been like,
I'm just
fuck
trying to be
off.
realistic about it.
Well,
Yeah, no,
that's
that's
fair.
true.
That's fair.
Yeah, I kind of have to have that attitude, like when you deal with it all the time. It's just
So,
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
did
don't
you
know.
spend
it's
did you spend the holidays out on the road?
Went home for a week for Christmas.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's good.
and then I was back to work after that. Actually, no, I was out of work for 2 weeks because I was sick. Never mind. I didn't go back till after New
Oh,
Year's. So I got extra time off, but it wasn't fun.
wasn't a fun time.
Yeah.
No.
Did you get anything awesome for Christmas, welding wise?
Yes, I got this. My boyfriend got me this knee pad because some of the welding is like in the dirt because it's the base of a column. You're welding washers to the column and then like these plates on the side like to reinforce them. Man, and the dirt, then nothing's paved, so it's all rocky. My knees would hurt. My knees were hurting,
Mhm.
and I would complain.
Oh
So he got
yeah.
me this
Oh
knee
yeah.
pad for welding. So it's fire resistant. It's pretty
Awesome.
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think when I was welding for the natural gas company, because we were, we dig down to the lines, and it was never at chest height, so we'd always be on our knees welding or laying down welding and stuff. I think the first 2 weeks, I was like, I gotta get knee pads. I never thought I was gonna need them, but I need them bad. I swear
Yeah.
to God, to this date, probably the best purchase I ever did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get good gear.
absolutely need that. Yes, it is nice to have good
Yeah,
gear.
get good stuff. Spend the money once, get good stuff, and then take care of it. I can't tell you how many times I've seen guys throw their $200-$300 welding hoods in the back of their truck and just let it rock around. I'm like, dude, I couldn't imagine doing that to mine. I'd cry.
I don't even know where my steampunk one is now because it was bouncing around the back of my trunk.
God damn it.
I think I left it up in my shop. I'm that person.
No, I had an $80 welding hood, but I put this really expensive welding lens in it at the time, and I swear to God, I got a bag for it. I babied that thing. I usually got made fun of because I was taking care of a fiber metal sugar scoop. And everybody was like, what the hell are you doing? It's not some 3M hood or anything. I'm like, dude, this
Call it a
lens is
sugar
like
scoop?
$500. I am not messing with this thing.
I always had cheap helmets. I didn't care. Once I could go to Harbor Freight and buy some auto shade, I went right to auto shade. And I would buy like 2 of them a year. I just didn't care because they were like $40.
I don't have it in here. I still have my hood from when I was on the pipeline.
I've kept most of my hoods.
Yeah,
I have a wall of a wall of hoods.
I have a collection of hoods, and the only thing I can say is I've never purchased a hood.
Yeah, that's like your claim to fame.
I have 8 now, and I've never paid for a single one of them.
God. So, Tanika, where do you see yourself in the welding industry, or maybe not in the welding industry, in like 10 years' time?
10 years?
Yeah.
Maybe like get into QC, be a CWI.
There you go.
Seems kind of cool.
Look,
And it pays
Fred
well.
said he's smiling.
Less
I
work.
feel good. Yeah.
I feel like it's something I could do.
These jobs that you've been working,
Yeah.
I don't know if you pay attention or not. Do they have like good retirements, or do they have offer 401k match, or any kind of? Do they have any good benefits?
Oh, I've only been with JGM was good, but this one is like a much bigger company, and I don't know. It's more. I don't know how to describe it. Like JGM was kind of like their own thing a little bit. Maybe because they're small, they're able to offer better benefits, and that's what it is. But you would think a big company would, but they just don't. I think it's because people don't stay with them because they're just like more like hiring agencies to get you on a job for like because they're bigger jobs. So like the site where I'm at, I think the top of the tier is or like I don't know what you call it, the guys on top, the ones who own the whole job. I think it's gray. And then there's some other company that's providing the steel. I forget their name. And then under them, there's like Next Gen, which is they bring the people. But then Next Gen uses an even smaller staffing company called HKA, which is who I'm actually employed by.
All right.
Okay, I got you. So these, for anybody that's listening that doesn't know or quite understand, these hiring agencies are kind of similar to like being in a welder's union, where you're on a list. The company says we need so many welders, and then they call these agencies, and the agencies pick out the welders that are available, maybe based on their skill sets or based on their name on the list, and they go, here, you're going here today. So, similar in that way.
Yeah, that's how it is in a lot of you like the electric.
Yeah, so they told us that this job was going to be like 8 months long or something like that, like almost a year's worth of work. But then, let's see, we got there in, I think it was October or November, I kind of forget. I think we were there since October. And the job's pretty much finished now.
That's quick.
Or, I don't know. I think there's still work to be done on the whole site. They're definitely not keeping the company I'm with.
That happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else got anything?
No, can't think of anything off the top of my head.
All right. Well, maybe go ahead.
What would be, and I know this is kind of cliche, but what would be your advice if you walked in tomorrow to school you went to tell the person starting off in course 1 that you would want to hand to them after a year out in the field?
Like if they want to get into the field?
Like if you went back to school and you
What advice would you give somebody?
what would you give somebody that's in Weld 101 and getting started?
Like what should they focus? What should they focus on? What should they listen about? What should they really concentrate on?
Yeah. What would be your little?
I'd say definitely stay and put a lot of time in while you're in school, and you have like an actual place you can go and practice that's gonna have everything you need. Like rods and I guess scrap metal and things like that. It'll definitely make a difference. Unless you're someone who just naturally picks it up and you don't really need the practice. But if you're somebody like me, I needed all that practice. And probably then some. But yeah, try to push yourself a little bit if you can. Get good with a torch, because that's a skill. And I don't know if it's like that all over, but at least the site I was on, not a lot of people knew how to use one.
That's crazy.
I'm not sure what it was they were struggling with, but I think it had something to do with people. They didn't really know that you're supposed to like heat the metal up till it's like glowing almost before you try to cut, I guess.
Yeah. See a little.
You gotta be
sparkles
patient a little
before
bit.
you get going.
Yeah.
A lot of guys aren't patient.
Yeah, I could go with a torch. And then kind of have an idea of like what you want to get into and what it's gonna take. Maybe do a little more research into what it's gonna be like, unlike me, where you find yourself working at heights when you hate heights. But
did you know you hated heights until you did it?
I don't know. I think it's just the man lift in general. I just don't really care for that. That thing is sketchy. I'm up there and I can't help but picture like what would happen if it just tipped over.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And they sway a lot too. It's sketchy.
Yes, they do, especially when it's windy. Yeah. Oh, if you're gonna
Yeah.
work in the rain, make sure your gloves stay dry. 'Cause
Stay
I zap
dry.
myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you get zapped? Did you get zapped?
A little bit, yeah. Just a little, not crazy.
Yeah. Just enough to know.
Yeah. Oh, also protect your skin. Like getting burned sucks. I still get burned sometimes. Gosh, hurts my feelings, but try to wear like thicker clothing. Protect your arms. Leather is hot. It's uncomfortable, but it's nice. Oh, you know what else? Wear a respirator. Because so many people, I think I'm the only one on the site who actually wears it.
I'm
And
not surprised.
yeah, sometimes I feel silly, but I notice when I do
No.
wear it, because sometimes I won't wear it, but when I do wear it, I don't get any of that black shit in my nose. I'm not coughing anything up. It makes a difference.
Yep.
So
And all that stuff's
wear
bad.
it. Yeah, like
I used
that's
to-
uncomfortable, but
all the time.
so is, I don't know. To me, it kind of grosses me out too. Like I don't want all that in my nose.
No.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, it continuous exposure to all that, it bottles up all the time.
And I work
Absolutely.
outdoors, but you would think that helps. I mean, unless the wind is blowing away from you, it's all going in your face. So
Oh yeah.
just wear it. You might look uncool, but whatever.
You'll live longer than they will.
Fuck it. No one's gonna fucking pay for your cancer bills if you get sick when you're like in your
Ah.
60s, you know? None of those people
That's
making
right.
fun of you, so wear your
That's
mask.
right.
That's a good one.
I love it. That's going to be a quote. We're going to play that one over and over again. That'll be a short.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
I'm
they're gonna
say
sit
that
there and be
one.
like, oh, why are you wearing that? Why aren't you? You're crazy.
Screw them.
But some of these people are crazy. I think that's just an industry thing. These people are nuts.
Yes.
It is. It is. I mean,
Flux makes you nuts.
you see, the three of us, we're all crazy in our own special ways.
And it makes you go bald. This is part of the industry.
No, well, awesome.
But yeah, that's about it. Have a good bit of tools. I don't know. Like in structural, at least where I've been at so far, like the type of tools I've had to use, like clamps. Had to use torpedo levels. Had to get creative and use like, the thing to wedge the columns apart, which was futile, by the way. It did not work. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna do this, you gotta get creative sometimes. Or like sometimes, like in the shop, and I was newer too still then. There would be like, okay, you're gonna weld this piece, you're gonna weld that, and it's like all different angles or different gaps. I didn't really understand how to attack them, but a little bit. Like even though I'm doing a different process than flux core, I think I'd go back and I would still have a better understanding of how to like attack some of those. Because no one's gonna really show you how. They're just gonna say, go ahead and weld it, figure it out. You're gonna have to figure out a lot of shit on your own.
And if you
But
don't,
if
if you
you're
don't
nice,
think of that ahead of time,
sometimes
and you do it some dumb way.
Yeah. Or like when someone gives you advice, listen, I guess. At least try it. Because you never know, maybe it'll work for you, or maybe you'll like combine two different techniques and make your own up because you just didn't think to try something else,
That's true.
Here's a question for you, for all the students and welders to be. How can you speak to how important your preparation and fit up is to welding?
I think it depends on what the tolerances are. I mean, if the fit up's not perfect, there's ways around it. But in general, it is pretty important if you want to like have a much easier time welding. Like if you're spending a lot of time filling in big gaps because your fit up is poor, it's just gonna add, it's gonna take away from how much you're doing. Like your employer cares about that, especially in a shop. I mean, in the field too. No matter what you're doing, there's like deadlines, and so they need you to like hurry the fuck up. So if your fit up is bad, you're gonna have more issues. Is what I'm trying to get at. So just it can seem like it's tedious for sure, but if you do that, it'll take you less time to get all your work done than if you try to rush through it all and you fuck it all up. And then you gotta go back and fix it. That takes more time. Rework sucks. You're sitting there grinding shit out forever and ever and ever. Oh my gosh, nothing to make you a better welder than grinding your mistakes out all day long.
Yeah. That'll make
Saying
it
that
possible.
because I know you'll figure it out fast.
Go into
And
a
if you
panic.
don't, I don't know. Maybe you can go to QC because it seems like for the most part QC is QC because they suck at welding, and it pisses me off. That's another industry thing I wasn't ready for. I'm like, wait, what do you mean you welded for like 2 days and now you're QC? How the fuck does that work? Please tell me.
God damn it!
Jeez.
The truth is funny.
I just did a video on that like 2 days ago.
Oh my god.
Now, I don't
I
mind
need
taking tips from people, but it's hard to like have somebody look at you and that they don't really know how to do it better. Sometimes I'll just be like, well, can you show me? Please show me how.
Yeah.
You're saying grinding those 6-inch coupons out back at school wasn't that bad?
No. No.
Go
No,
back and do it
because
all
like
again.
at school, I mean, my hands definitely hurt at school, but it was nothing like when I was doing it for 10 plus hours a day. I mean, I had carpal tunnel syndrome for a while. I still get like some of the symptoms, but man, when I first started at JGM, it was bad. Like I couldn't sleep at night. I'd wake up and my hands would be numb, and then they'd go
Oh,
numb while I was
man.
working. Shit sucked. So yeah, do your stretches. Just take care of yourself in general. It's another thing.
Take
Everybody
care.
in this industry seems to want to like die early. They're all fucking smoking cigarettes and drinking Red Bulls all day long. I'm like, holy shit. You're like doubling down on all the welding smoke you're breathing in with those Marlboro
Man,
Reds and then Red Bulls all
I don't
day.
know.
So take care of
I
yourself
don't
too.
know.
I mean,
I don't know what the hell you're
That's the
talking about. I don't
truth.
know anybody that does that. Jeez.
my
Yeah.
energy drinks, don't get me wrong, but you know, keep it to like 1 or 2. Balance it out. Eat a vegetable every now and then. These guys are just, they're just like very rustic, I guess.
Can you specify? Are we talking like 1 or 2 an hour, or are we talking like
laughing.
1 or 2 energy drinks an hour, or?
Oh,
Oh,
how-
God.
I mean, how many do you guys drink a day?
I don't think
I-
you'll ever know.
I actually stopped drinking them now.
I have like one.
Hey, you're off them.
I'm
I'm off
better.
them.
I'm down to like 1 or 2 now, but I was at 3 or 4 a day easy.
I haven't had them in a few weeks, but I'm not going.
That's pretty good. But yeah, that's another thing,
Yeah.
especially like, because a lot of people go in young, and you know, when you're younger, you don't really, I mean, some people do, but I didn't really think about that stuff. I used to drink
Yeah, you feel like you're invincible.
like 2 of the big Red Bull cans a day when I was like 19 on a regular basis. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, I would used to get jacked up. I would drink quite a
Yeah.
few Monsters and Reigns. And,
I
yeah.
can't tell you how many times I've been traveling and I went out with other welders and, you know, we'd have to go out and eat dinner and they'd be eating like all the fried food on the menu and like just all the shit. And I'd be looking around like, I eat a lot, but I don't eat crap all the time.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah, that's
a
right. Yeah,
relatively,
throw that all the time.
no, I'm a relatively healthy eater for the most part. I just eat a lot. And watching these guys, you know, they'll go on and they'll order like, they'll get the appetizer mozzarella sticks, then they'll get the hamburgers, then they'll have dessert, then they'll go out at like 12 o'clock at night and get McDonald's. And I'm like I think I'd die if I did that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane, man. Like, just because you're going out to eat because you can't cook at night does not mean you have to eat the crap that's on the menu. You know,
Yeah.
get some decent stuff in your body. Maybe you
I actually-
might actually wake up in a better mood.
I actually just got blood work done for the first time,
Makes a difference.
which is really hard
Yeah.
to believe at my age. And yeah, and the only thing I really had bad was my cholesterol was high. So then I started looking at what I eat, and I'm like, you know, I don't really eat a lot. You know, I'm like chicken and rice and I'm this and that. I don't usually eat that bad. Some damn Wawa breakfast sandwiches. I looked at what the cholesterol count.
Oh,
That
yeah. Those are horrible
That-
for you.
maxes me out every day with the eggs and the bacon, all that shit.
Hmm. They're pretty good, though.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm giving them up. I'm giving them up. I'm gonna give it up. It's gonna be yogurt and granola in the morning.
Are you on your
Live
healthy girl
forever.
journey?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna live forever.
No, it's funny because when I travel for work, you know, most of the guys stay in hotel rooms and just, you know, order food or go out to eat every night. I don't. I will find the long-term stays. I'll find the Airbnbs or whatever, and I make my food. And I remember submitting my bill for the company credit card, and my bill was like, I don't know, it was probably about, I think it was 25% less than most other people's. And they started looking into it and they saw that I was buying groceries. So they called me and asked me if I was buying groceries for the house on the company credit card. And I was like, no. When I was up in central Pennsylvania, I was staying at an Airbnb, an Airbnb, and I would go to the grocery store that was close by and make my food instead of eating the crap that they made in restaurants. Because, you know, not all restaurants make quality stuff. A lot of times it's, I'll say, junky.
Yeah.
Or if you
I
do
would
it-
say if you're going to be in hotel rooms, invest in like, you know, those like little skillets they have with the pan attached to it. Those are pretty handy.
Yeah.
And I have an instant cooker. Like I have the smaller one. It's 4 quarts. That thing is amazing. You can saute, you can steam, you can pressure cook. You can make yogurt in that thing.
Yo,
I get a little mini air fryer.
Yeah, get you one of those. Pretty
Yeah.
badass. And then like if you're on the road, I mean it's a little bit of extra shit to carry around, but you'll be able to cook like a real meal.
So are you constantly driving a company vehicle? You have to
I'm in
drive
my
your own vehicle?
Corolla.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's different.
She's probably got more miles on that car than I do on my truck.
Actually, it's only at 47,000,
How would you get
and
a car?
it turns 3 this year. Is that a lot?
Oh, that's not a lot.
No, that's not a lot at all.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm pushing 30, and my truck's 7 months old.
Yeah.
My wife,
Having a boyfriend's nice because we take his car everywhere, so I don't drive mine hardly ever anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So save me a lot of miles.
There you go.
Awesome.
So carpool.
Yeah. Except for right now though, because we have to bring both of our cars, so I'm forced to drive.
Well, yeah.
Can you believe it?
It's such a shame.
Yeah.
Well, Tanika, thank you very much for your input. And thank you for coming on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Please.
It's cool seeing you guys. You guys are just as funny as ever.
Oh yeah.
It gets worse the
Road
more
trip.
we drink.
Surprised nobody said anything about Robinson's Capri Sun this time.
I know, right? Nobody cares anymore, Tanika. It gets old.
I haven't
Gets
watched
old.
all the episodes, but I've seen a few of them. They do make fun of you quite a bit in the beginning for that Capri Sun pouch.
We've got
Because they have, you know why? Because they have nothing else to get on me about. So wonderful.
So you're the perfect one, is what you're saying.
No, far from it. I just hide it the best. That's all.
We're
Yeah.
going to jump into the news here, and if you want to put your own input in, please feel free.
You're doing the news?
Yeah.
I'll listen to the news.
Awesome.
Nah.
All right.
Awesome.
So we'll jump into the news. Who wants to go first?
Mike will.
Mike will. Oh, thanks.
I saw his hand up.
Since Mike didn't send us no information about what he was doing or anything, and he's so excited to do the screen sharing.
I'm trying.
I want you to lose your momentum because I know you were practicing.
Yes, we figured out this new thing with our software where we can actually share our screen on our computer. Apparently, Robinson, Dave's been messing around with it. He's an expert. I figured it out, and Mike is struggling.
I just grabbed me a Capri Sun, got my head right, and I played around with it for 5 minutes.
There we go. All right, Mike, you
Is
take it away.
sharing?
You do
Is
your
it
thing.
working?
It
Yeah,
is.
man, it's working awesome.
All right. So we're going to talk about vibration welding and how it's transforming the automotive industry. So I kind of feel like this is cheating a little bit in calling it welding because we're not actually putting metal
Chair
together.
just
We're
went
putting
down.
plastic together here for the most part. What was that?
Welding's welding. Welding's welding.
Right?
Vibration welding.
I'm trying to pull it over here.
Plastic,
Make
Jesus
it work.
Christ.
Yes.
plastic welding's the thing.
I almost fell out of my
Franchetti's-
chair.
Let me go over here.
His Coors Lights are getting to him already.
Out of your chair.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix the recliner, and every time I move this thing wants to fall on me.
This article I read, it's a lot about how they use it in the automotive industry, and I think about it kind of in my own vehicles and stuff because they talk about making a bunch of reproduction and fixing parts and putting together newer cars as they go more plastic and more electric. For as far as small parts and all, a lot of stuff's kind of molded together, but then it doesn't stay together so well when you have an older car. Like for instance, my family vehicle's an 01 Excursion, and the door pockets on the bottom of the doors are kind of falling off from people catching you with a bag or catching with their foot as they're getting in or out of the door. And
What, they only lasted 27 years, Mike?
yeah. Hey, some of us are cheap and like our older
He's
vehicles,
like-
okay?
He's like, I can't believe this shit is falling apart already.
Hey, Ford's are supposed to last forever, okay? But anyway.
Said who? They
It's-
circled the problem.
Hey, I remember before you guys all decided to change over, we all used to be a primarily Ford department, but then you guys all went rogue on me.
That was by accident.
But anyway, yeah. And then you got, you all just had to follow suit with each other. Look, we're the Colorado brothers. Anyway,
Oh,
yeah. The
what a
welding
stab.
is
He
nice.
went there, didn't
The welding is nice. It shows a bunch
Spit it out, Mike.
It talks about it's versatile. It's versatile. It's suitable for mass production. Superior strength. One of the cool things I liked is the fact that it doesn't require any filler material. It doesn't require any special ventilation because it's just quick. It's a few seconds to do it. It molds it together. and they're able to make reproduction parts for older vehicles, kind of like mine, but they could also make a lot of the parts for the newer vehicles. So it deals with the restoration, the old stuff, and it deals with the new stuff. So it's neat.
So like,
As I
what
said,
what the hell is it making? What parts are they making?
they're making like doorknobs,
No, now we do.
dashboards, anything plastic
Door-
that they can put together. Like a dash that molds together, a door panel, doorknob, or like a knob for AC or for a blower, headlight switches, things of that nature. And
So
then
what does it do?
on
How
each
does
part,
it use vibration?
it uses the vibrations by holding one part still, and then it's vibrating. The vibrations causing the
hell
heat
was
that's
that?
holding it together.
Oh, so like a friction welding kind of,
Yeah,
or
it's
an
friction
impact
welding,
welding.
more or less.
Yeah, it sounds like
Friction
it.
welding.
Yeah, like right
Wow.
here, this firms such as this are using these. The niche. I lost my place, but anyway. So I don't know. Overall, I thought it was pretty neat. As I said, I won't say that I exactly would call it welding because there's no filler metal. You're just autogonously, as I can never pronounce that word properly, melding two things together.
Autogenius.
Autogenius. Is that the proper
Autogenius.
pronunciation? Is it autogenius?
I
Just
doubt it.
basic.
Autogenous.
Autogenous is what I call it.
Autogenous,
I-
autogonous. I call it autogenius.
The big auto word. That you're putting two pieces of normally metal. In this case, you're putting two pieces of plastic together with no filler materials, and you're molding it together by heating it all to a point that it would melt together. So
Okay.
that's what I kind of have
Nice.
this week.
So
Nice. Do you have
I
any
wonder-
related pictures?
Well, I wonder if,
What was-
and I'm spitballing this, and I'm hoping. So let me try and spit this out.
Okay.
We're working on coming up with plastic welding procedures for natural gas piping. Okay, and the typical way to do that is use a heating iron to heat up the ends of the plastic pipe, and then you stick it together and you push it together. I'm wondering, after looking at this article and listening to what you said, I'm wondering if we can come up with a way to where for natural gas plastic pipe, we can use this method of friction welding to weld this stuff together in a controlled situation.
That would be pretty wild.
I wonder what.
Because in
I wonder what the
honesty,
machine
all
looks
you would
like.
need. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like you have this machine where it holds one side of the pipe still, and the other side is going back and forth at a really high rate, and then you have a certain amount of pressure that pushes it together. And
Makes
then
sense.
instead of using heat, because the thing about the heating iron is in natural gas, that heating iron, especially if you're using like 8 or 12-inch pipe, it takes forever to heat up. And then it takes even longer to heat the ends of the pipe up. And then you got to push them together. And then you got to hold them there for 2 hours. And it's a long process. Like, honestly, it's easier just to weld steel. It's quicker. But with this, I'm wondering if it would actually be quicker to do it this way. I might spitball that to a couple people that I know. That might be something.
I wonder if, remember that plastic welder you lent me that I helped one student put his gas cap back together with?
Yeah.
I wonder if something like that, like for tack-up purposes. I don't know if that would work, though, because then you wouldn't be able to friction move it back and forth.
Yeah, so right now, you put two pieces in a jig and it holds it there. You use the heating
Okay.
iron, you heat the heating iron up off to the side, it takes a while. Then you put the heating iron in the middle, then you push them together to heat it up. You let it sit there for a while, you take the heating iron out, and then you have to quickly slam that thing down and put those pieces together. And then you have to put a certain amount of force on there. The beads have to be a specific size. You got to let it cool down for a certain amount of time. It's a process.
Look at Mike. Mike's showing his McDonald's. That's just awful. He's like, look, Mr.
So-
Robinson.
I
know
might
you're
be
not
able to
eating
make a
this crap
procedure
either.
for that. Ross, if you're listening to this, and I hope you're listening to this, let's talk. Give me a call. Actually, I'll probably talk to you before you see this, but yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Anyways,
Could you imagine?
that is pretty cool.
Could you imagine the list on Franchetti's phone of the people he calls? when
Oh,
he
you
has some
don't
crazy
wanna see
idea?
it.
He never calls me.
I mean, there's got to be. There's got to be 100 people on there.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And I'm the one sitting at the phone waiting for somebody to call with a crazy idea.
I got a ton of them. I'll start calling you.
Especially if they're financing it. I'm like, yeah. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
go for it. You want to make a spiral exhaust? Oh, go for it.
I still got all my fingers. Let's do it. All right, Mike, take your share down. You're taking up my screen.
Take my
Unless you
chair.
got
Oh,
more
my
to.
bad. My bad.
Yeah, you gotta be able to manage your screen share. I know it's new, but
I'm sorry.
just
Oh,
saying.
Tanika's a spotlight now. All right.
So
Adina, I know
Francesco's
you're
up
excited
now.
for this one.
Oh, you what?
Oh, I'm
You?
up? Well,
Yeah.
who
Well,
wants
you
to
want
go?
me to do it? I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna eat my ice cream.
Yeah. Sit there and do your snacks.
I'll eat my
Eat your
ice cream.
snacks.
My good, healthy ice cream.
After we just talked about the shit that welders eat.
So,
Is that at least diet?
Diet.
so the first.
Diet sweet
Oh,
tea. That's like unchristian.
hey, are we ready for this?
No, but go ahead.
Can you see my pick?
I
I
can.
can see your butterfly.
Okay. So these are students from Houston High School welding program in Missouri, and I'm probably pronouncing everything incorrect, so I apologize in advance. They built this butterfly bench, and they donated it to a library in Texas County, Missouri, which was kind of cool. Just a bunch of high school students, and they got some pics of them in
Oh,
here
that's
working on
cool.
the wings and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's
That's awesome.
gigantic. It's got to be like 6 foot tall. Just showing, thinking outside the box. I got some other pictures I can pull up here. Um, yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is
Which
pretty
you know
cool. That's
me,
nice.
I am all about. I'm all about artwork and furniture and metal stuff like that.
It's cool to see like high school students getting into it.
Yeah,
I couldn't
yeah.
imagine as a high school student myself ever even trying to do that.
Let's see if I have some better pics of this. Yeah, here we go. So here's the actual bench with the young lady sitting on it, which is kind of cool. It's a pretty crappy picture, but you can see here at the base of it, they put the name of it and they dedicated in 2025 and had a design on the bench and the little antennae and stuff. It's pretty cool.
That's a
Um,
pretty good job too.
yeah, yeah. It looks completely professional. Looks like they did a really good
It
job on it.
does.
So that was my
Yeah.
little story. Because you know me, I love the art stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then getting into a little more AI, because love the AI stuff too. AI, because the last time we did talk about underwater welding
Yeah.
when I was doing like the drone stuff,
Oh, I
and
saw this.
this came up, yeah, which I was like, oh my God, check this out. So it's coming from a place in Germany. I don't want to get too specific. It's right here. You can look at the article. I don't want to quote everything out of it, but um, it's led by a German research center, and this thing can go. I think it's like 3.7 miles down in the ocean or wherever, and
Holy crap.
do these welds. And it's actually doing it with flux. And this is why they can do it now
Really?
with AI, and because they're using a continuous wire. Because underwater all this time they've been doing stick rods and stuff.
Yeah.
So now they're using flux, so they can turn it right over to AI. It's already been tested in numerous places. And here's a picture here of the actual thing. And this is like the cool design is they're using what they're called stereo cameras. And that's what
Right.
helps the AI to actually be able to do all the work. I mean, it can see where to start to weld. It can see where to stop weld. They're also talking about introducing lasers into it to take the flux off of the weld, the slag off of the weld when it's
Mhm.
done welding. The actual slag. It's pretty neat. If you look at it,
That's wild.
I think it reaches out, I forget, 2 meters. It has like a 2 meter reach, but there's another arm, a robotic arm. Biggest complications, I guess, would be like the trying to keep it sealed, because everything has to be sealed for it to work properly with the flux core and the electronics and going 3 miles down or 3 miles down below. Um, but yeah, pretty cool.
That
So
is pretty cool.
that was my thing. So things are changing. It's constantly, it was just our last one, the last one we were talking, it was just how they were using drones under the water to, try to do inspections and how they were possibly going to start welding with the drones themselves. This mechanical arm setup seems to be pretty cool that Germany's doing. Yeah, and here's a picture right here of it actually in a laboratory setting doing a weld, which I
Okay.
can't really zoom in on it, but it's pretty cool. So here it is, AI again, because it's a big thing. Because not only do you have to have people that can weld underwater, but you got to have people that are skilled divers. Which
Yeah.
the group of people that are doing this now are very small. So the fact that they're coming up with this stuff, it's great. It's going to help the industry a lot. It's not really going to take jobs because there's not a lot of underwater welders to begin with. And not
Yeah.
everybody, of course, is going to be able to afford this technology. So it's not taking jobs right away from underwater welders. It's just taking up the slack and the work that needs to be done. So pretty cool.
Well, yeah, and it makes it easier to do these underwater projects because when you think about it, us as humans can only take so much pressure. So if it can go, what did you say, 3.7 miles underwater?
Yep.
Yeah, we can't, as humans, cannot do that. So if there's some emergency repair, we'll say that's a mile underwater because let's say there's a natural gas line that goes through the English Channel and there's parts of it where, a human can't reach it safely. They can send these machines down and take care of it. So it's not going to take jobs. It's just going to take away the risk
Yep.
for the jobs to do it. And plus, to operate that thing, you still need a competent welder to be able to understand what's going on.
The AI is going to be doing the far majority of everything.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to be
It's just
very
the way-
little operator along with this. Is pretty much a lot of it's AI.
Yeah.
It's going to get
in
down
these
there. It's
specific
going to
scenarios.
identify. Yeah, it's going to identify what needs to be welded. And once it does that, AI takes over and just does it. It's
Yeah.
wild.
I'd be curious to see the wire itself.
Yeah.
You could see the stick rods and how they're like coated in. I don't want to call it wax, but it almost looks like a wax.
Yeah, for the underwater weld. Yeah.
And I wonder if the wire on a roll and all how that works and how it flows out evenly. As far as I mean, that'd be neat to see, like what's actually going to go through that and how it's.
What wire they're using?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
that'd be pretty interesting.
It's called the process is now called UWF call.
UWF. Okay.
Underwater F call.
So I talked about this before on the podcast. Is it?
Well, I have to ask before you get started, Mike. How did I do with my
You
sharing?
did well. You did well with your sharing.
Okay.
It's on point.
All right. Thank
I'm
you.
impressed. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Thanks. Do you notice I trimmed my mustache up too, Mike?
Yeah. After
Look, I
watching
trimmed
you-
it up.
Oh,
After
Dude,
Dude,
watching
my
you
mustache
fight
was
with
hanging down here.
After watching you
was
fight with
awful.
the projector at school, I was thoroughly impressed. Not gonna
I'm glad Tanika's
All right.
not commenting.
yet.
lie.
No.
I'm here listening. I'm lurking.
All right, so I'm going back in the pipeline. I talked about this in one of our episodes before that Alaska was getting ready for this natural gas project. Well, it has been accelerated. So in December of last year, the federal permitting process has finally been completed. Now, when I say finally, I don't necessarily mean like it took forever. This was actually really, really fast for something like this to go through. So now that the federal permitting process is done, this project, this liquid natural gas project that's going through Alaska is going to happen. So, and I warned this. I said this last season, 2026 is going to be the year for pipelines. And it's turning into that.
Yep.
It is. Trump is restoring America's energy dominance by cutting unnecessary delays and unleashing our abundant resources. So this line, I'm going to go.
What, 807 miles?
Yeah.
And now,
Let me show
how
you
long
the
is it?
route. Let me show you the route.
Jeez.
See, he had to show me up on the slideshow and everything. Damn it. I can never shine. Just gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back and sulk.
All right. So take a look at this. This is the route. Okay.
Holy
So-
crap!
Yeah, this is ambitious. So this is going to go parallel with the Alaskan pipeline or the Alaska pipeline that is taking crude oil from Prudhoe Bay. All right, it's going to go parallel with it. So the road's already done. The right of way is already done. They're not making any more disturbances in any of the natural resources. They're not, screwing up any of the migration patterns or anything like that. They're going through what was already there. And all these PS, PS1, PS2, these are all compressor stations going through, which this is a lot. This is a lot of compressor stations for a pipeline. 807 miles going from Prudhoe Bay right across Fairbanks, and then all the way down to Valdez, right at the port. And then it can be pulled from the port and then put wherever, basically.
And this is what they expect this is like a 6-year project, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a 6-year project, honestly. Now, they've already seen issues with this. So when they did the Alaska pipeline back in 1970s, that was blown out of the water because of timeline constraints. They didn't realize how rough the terrain was and stuff like that. So this is going to require man camps, mobilization, flying materials in, and even like the amount of food that you're going to have, the amount of cooking, the amount of provisions in general, the man camps, the tents, all this stuff. People don't realize how big of an ordeal this is. So this is huge. And I'm going to pull up, I want to see if it's going to let me do this.
So I'm sure they're still getting
And how much alcohol is going to be needed up there for
cases of monsters.
So this is, I just went on Indeed and typed in pipe welder, Alaska. There has never been, from what I've seen, this many pipe welding jobs in any part of Alaska that have been open. Okay, so pipe welder, construction, pipe welder, anchorage welder, combo welder, all this stuff. And this is, a lot of these, after looking into them, they are all related to this project. So, I mean, there is a ton.
Because of where
Wow,
it's
that's
at,
pretty
is
cool.
the pay ridiculous?
So I can't see all of the pay, and that's the one thing that I wanted to talk about. That'll be a future episode thing about the pay. They might have the same issue up here that they did back in the 70s, of where the starting pay was, good but not great, and then the more complicated it got, the harder it was to find people, so the more pay they offered. That's where I see this going, in all honesty. Because, I mean, to do Prudhoe Bay and to do a lot of this area in Alaska, they have to wait until everything freezes. A lot of these places aren't passable in the summer months because of all the muck.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's going to be rough. And this is, they're saying 6 years.
Oh, that's a long time, though.
I'm going to say 10.
Yeah.
Unless they get some huge movement of people coming up here. But, the one thing that we had in the 1970s doing the Alaska pipeline for the oil is we had a lot of blue-collar workers, whether they were pipe welders, whether they were laborers, whether they were operators or whatever. We don't have that like we used to. It's a lot less now than what we had. So
It's a little less time than that too, because I think they said they're not starting the project till near the end of 2026. So you're talking they're not going to start until 2027.
Yeah, they're not going to start running the pipe until then. But it's now that they've got the federal permitting done, they can start preparing. So they have to make sure that the right-of-ways are clear. They're going to do right-of-way maintenance. They got to mobilize the pipe. They got to stage the pipe and get everything ready. They got to make the man camps. They got to stage QC stoppages. They got to make sure the inspection test plan is set. There's a lot of steps that have to be done. So, yeah, end of this year to get started, I could see that happening. It's going to be a big push. And they're going to have to get people lined up. They're going to have to get companies lined up, union workers lined up.
I think we
it's
should
big.
podcast live from Prudhoe Bay on scene.
You're not going to have to talk into it. I'll be there.
You can go.
I dream of
I'll go
going
in
to
a
Alaska.
heartbeat. I do too.
I'd
love to go up
Alaska.
there.
That's
I'll
Alaska
go.
and Australia are my two dream places to hit before I
Yep.
die.
I'll go in a heartbeat.
See ya.
I'll see you there. I'll go welding on the pipeline.
I don't want to be
I'll
cold.
make the money while I'm there. Yeah, it's cold. It's really cold.
Yeah.
Cold.
Pennsylvania is
23
too
hours
cold
of
for me.
darkness.
What's that?
Pennsylvania's too cold for me. I don't want to go anywhere else. Yeah, 3 hours of darkness. Can you imagine the depression and suicide rates?
Oh my gosh, that was dark.
As I said,
I know, I'm sorry.
Monster
It's
and
getting late.
alcohol.
Yeah, that'll fix it.
Yeah,
These Capri Suns are making me nasty.
too much sugar.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to keep a close eye out because the other thing, too, is the QC. The quality control now versus the 70s is way, way higher. So even if we can get enough people, we got to make sure that all the welders can pass the weld test for this.
Do you think they're going to be
It's a tough test to
implementing any kind of new technology on the pipeline to get it rolling faster?
Yeah, I could
I
see that
wonder what.
happening if they're going to run AI bugs. So what they make now is they'll probably do some bug welding. So they'll do flux core with a machine on tracks that'll weld around the pipe. They'll probably do a lot of that. It'll make the process easier for everybody.
Probably cut down on people.
Yeah, it'll cut down the amount of people that they need. So,
Well,
plus we have better equipment now.
I think one problem you'd have if you tried to do it all over again, and I'm sure I'm going to offend somebody out there, but the skill level in the trades, I feel like, is gone down a lot as a whole.
Yeah.
Kind of like I go back to Top Gun in
I
the
hear
back
what
of
you're
my
saying.
head, thinking that we rely on missiles. We rely on the newer welders that we can switch up pulse with and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have back in the day. Even before I was a welder, you were a welder. They didn't have any of that fancy stuff, so they had to make it happen with a lot less technology. So I feel like
At least not in the shops
right.
we were in. They didn't have that kind of stuff.
The skill levels had to be a lot higher, and I don't feel like, as a whole, the skill level, people have become dependent upon the newer technology.
Well, yeah, and that's another thing too, because a lot of these areas that they're talking about, especially above the Arctic Circle, as far as getting technology in there, some of the superior technology, I don't know if it's going to be possible.
Right.
So they're going to have to go through the old school method of stick welding off a Lincoln SA250. I mean, I want to see the plan. I want to see the project plan. I want to see how they plan to do this because, in the 70s, it was one hell of a feat to get that oil pipeline. It was a miracle that thing got done. Like an absolute miracle that it got done at all. So I'd be curious to see what type of plan they have in place to get some of these hard to reach areas. Because once you get down to Fairbanks, I mean, it's not too bad, but anything above Fairbanks, between Fairbanks and Prudhoe Bay, it's rough country.
And there's a lot of space there going back to your map.
Back in the 70s, it was probably made with speed, pills, and meth.
You're not wrong. But yeah, I mean, that's big. And it's one thing because we're working on bringing the Keystone XL project back in, and that's a little longer than what this is, but you're in civilization. It's a little simpler. This is ambitious, doable, but ambitious.
Wow.
So that's what I got.
Awesome.
Anybody else got anything they want to share?
Well, no. Well, why don't we pull? Sorry, yeah, he caught me on. I found thin mint candy canes somebody gave me. So I tried one. Why don't you, since you're so awesome with this sharing now, why don't you pull up real quick? Let's pull up somebody bragging about their weld online.
Oh, we're going to do that segment, huh?
Yeah, let's make fun of somebody.
Let's make fun of
This is why I'm here. And I can only make fun of Mike so much. I mean, I start feeling bad.
So what you're saying is I got to go on Facebook and find somebody on the weld.
Bragging. Yeah, find a bragger. Or my awesome welds on YouTube.
He doesn't want to talk about steam clams tonight.
Mm-mm. No. Can your wife hear us?
No.
Or is everything in your headphones?
Yes.
Everything's in my head.
Mike probably walks around the house with them all the time. He's like, no, hon, I'm on a call. No, you have to get the baby. I'm on a call. All right, let's make fun of somebody's welds. Tanika, did you make fun of anyone's welds on the job site? Did you shame anyone?
I used to do it all the time.
I think we've lost Tanika.
Oh, this is cute.
Let's see, cute.
Oh, Jesus God. Yeah, we're definitely all right.
It's not too hard to find someone bragging about.
So we'll start with this. I was browsing. So everybody knows.
Watch if you want a franchise. He's like, whoops.
I'm pulling off my bench real quick.
Yeah, why don't you do that? No.
I could. No, I don't give a shit.
No, because I'll be at my shop one time, and I want you to make me do that.
Oh, I absolutely will, too. All right, so everybody knows the page.
Ask to see my practice rotor.
Does everybody know the page, I See You Don't Know Shit About Welding?
No.
Of course. You don't know that Facebook page?
I'm not big Facebook, man.
All right, well, I was browsing this, and I came across this. Now, I hate the game that Western Welding plays of How Much Are You Worth an Hour? I hate that game.
Yeah.
But we're going to play it. We're going to play this game because this person started it. Now, give me a second. Well, I'll tell you what. In the recording, I'll black the person's name out. I'm not going to. All right. So, can you guys see it?
Yeah.
So, this is
Can you zoom in a little bit? I think you can. Yeah, let's take a good look at these welds.
All right. So this looks like to be some sort of aluminum intake or turbo inlet or something like that. These are V-bands, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, personally, I think those pretty internet welds are overrated. This will hold fine. I think it's worth at least $30 an hour. Anybody want to comment? This is
No, listen.
just to be transparent. This is for fun. We're not looking to shame anybody.
No,
we're not looking to. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going through the comments. Do you see these comments?
Yeah, I did. I saw that.
Looks like a hammered cat.
That's the first thing I saw.
More hood time for sure.
Oh my God.
Not even close, dude. More hood time.
So
yeah, well, listen. Yeah, I mean, he did it, or she did it, whoever did it. We don't know the name of said person, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely not worth $30 an hour. I mean, it'd be a good get yourself in a door so someone can teach you how to do it right because you fixed what you blew through.
Yeah. So this is this comment right here. That's what our apprentices start at around. So I guess, but if that's your attitude,
yeah, that's great if an apprentice starts at 30.
The guy comments back, "Oh, come on, 40 then? Looks like a hammered cat." Hold on.
You know what I should do? I should do one where I go up to my shop and I'll be like, I'll do some welds on something and we'll paint it. And I'll be like, can you tell if it's aluminum, if it's weld or caulk?
Yeah, there you go. This was, I guess,
Ooh, SpongeBob came into play.
Yeah, I'm guessing this guy bought a piece of equipment or something for Uline, and this is a weld that he found. So
somebody fucked around with Patrick.
Somebody forgot to turn the gas on. Somebody forgot to turn the gas on and said, "Well, just paint it; it'll be fine." And of course, the guy comments just didn't have enough paint.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's all he did wrong. No.
Hey, a grinder and paint makes you a welder. You ain't.
I'm starting to get scared. I might see one of my welds. Look at that cat.
Why would you do that? All right.
Hey, man, he's making a bridge. What are you doing?
Oh, God. All right. So the first thing I see, and I have to say this, the first thing I see is that you already laid some metal down to weld to. You can eventually bridge that gap. Why would you cut it out? Clean it up, but don't cut it out. And then he's going to take, I'm assuming that's a welding rod with the flux kicked off of it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've done this before, okay? I've definitely done this before just to put something together to make it work. But this tacking thing drives me up.
I hate that. Well, yeah, I hate that.
Dude. Oh, and every time I see one, I'll post a video like
All
blasting.
over TikTok welding.
Oh, the dude can't even do it.
No, oh my goodness.
Oh.
He's like,
Look at
he's like, this is
rod. Whoa, stop.
This is
Stop. Okay. When you bend a stick welding rod, what happens to the flux is it breaks off. You have no more shielding. So when you go through those spots on the stick weld and you start welding with that broken rod, there are so many things that can go wrong. What is that noise?
I think Tanika's getting out of her car or something.
Yeah, I made a stop. I'm back though.
All right, now what's going to happen is he's going to finish this, and then he is going to do a giant weave over top. I guarantee it.
Ain't nothing better than a giant weave.
We don't know.
We're making fun of videos of welders.
Oh, no, that's right. Okay. There's so many... Like I said, I'm not going to lie. I have certainly done stuff like that before.
I've done some horrible stuff I would never show people.
I've done it. But to post it on the internet and go, this is the way to do it.
Yeah.
You're nuts. I'm gonna find another one. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? All right. I'm going to show you guys this one. We are going to have to censor ourselves a little bit. I'm going to warn you. I'm going to warn you. Can you see it?
Oh, here we go.
What is this?
Is this a video?
Oh my God!
Somewhere
Is that for
big
real?
old world loaded.
I gotta see that again. I don't understand it. I'm too old. I don't understand what the hell's going on there.
I don't.
Did he just weld his zipper?
I don't know. I think he was trying to unweld a zipper. Because with that much heat by your crotch, you're gonna burn everything up.
I hope you had a glove tucked up in there.
Something.
Now
That's
look
insane.
back. This is what's important. You got to look back there and see how many views and likes he actually had for that. You know what I mean? If that guy did that and only had like 20 likes, I would feel like my life purpose was not,
Not fulfilled.
something was not. Yeah, maybe this isn't your thing. Mike, what are you staring at over there? Is that Mike?
Look,
Mike,
I'm on my phone.
open the curtains behind you, Mike.
Do you want to look outside?
I just want to see your Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come up year round. That way we're ready for next year.
I got a Christmas tree this year. Yeah. You want to see it?
Sure.
There it is.
Nice.
Yep. I'll have it next year too.
All right, I think this is going to be our last one. I want to see what your guys' thoughts are on this one. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, good, because I'm not.
Look, I can hear Tanika in there crying for me because she thinks I'm lonely. My little
Right.
Christmas tree. What is this on? A gas tank?
Well, it's on a pressure vessel. He says, if anybody wants to know about welding pressure vessels, hit me up. This bad boy is rated for 1,500 PSI. I'm going to tell you, I guarantee it's not, because there's a hole right there.
I think people just bait you. He's just baiting you.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like,
I mean, I know people post this stuff just to bait you in, but in a serious conversation, there are many things that I see that are wrong here on a QC standpoint. Okay, but first off, you didn't clean your weld off properly. Okay, you got spatter all over the place. You still got the gas stains. You still got slag.
But
you
people
slag
leave
on a
stuff
MIG
like
weld?
that all the time.
They do, don't they?
I'm so glad you said
They do.
something, because it drives
Some
me
people
crazy.
just really don't give a fuck.
Yep.
They'll leave whatever.
Mike and I
or
were
like some people just don't know what they're doing. Like they're like new, I guess. Or they just knew
Clueless.
somebody who got them on the job, but they don't know how to weld. They're just winging it.
Mm-hmm.
The other,
Yeah.
Mike and I were looking
Yeah,
at
it's pretty common though.
Mike and I were out in Jersey, looking at a building, and they painted over the slag because the slag was finally falling off, and the paint was falling off with the slag.
Yep.
And this is like had to be a building from like the 80s or 70s.
Oh my god. So a couple things wrong. You got arc strikes on the fitting all over the place. You got slag here, you got spatter. The other thing too, and this is a big problem. This threaded fitting right here, these fittings are designed to sit on top of the pipe. They are never designed to be inserted like this thing is and welded one pass around it. Okay? When you cut into a fitting with one of these threaded fittings, that size of that hole is to be the diameter of the inside of the fitting, not the outside. This is an automatic cutout just for that. That is never to happen. So those threaded fittings, they're called threadalettes. Those threadalettes have a bevel on the bottom of them that you're supposed to fill the bevel up with weld. So one pass ain't going to do it. It's going to be at least 3. I think we're at a good stopping point for this one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you,
It was
Tanika,
calm
for
and
coming.
collected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you guys had some pretty
Thank you
cool
for taking-
articles. I like the news segment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was great hearing about like what you're going through and stuff, and what you got to see, and the different side of welding. And,
Yeah, I mean it's
nice.
been a lot of fun for sure. Definitely not without challenges, but it's fun, I think.
Anything worth doing is hard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Otherwise, everybody do it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Tanika, for coming on to be our first guest on season 2.
First guess.
Thank you.
You get the honors.
Thanks, guys. It was fun seeing you.
Yeah, thank you.
too.
I'll try to
We'll talk
I'll try to
soon.
catch up on all the episodes. I'll watch a couple of them.
Awesome.
And then we'll do this again
That'll
another
be
time.
that'll make it 5 views. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. No, you guys are just doing this for funsies.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just for fun. The students seem to
It's
really
pretty
like
cool.
it. So
Yeah.
that's kind of why we do
That's
it more
good.
than anything else.
Yeah.
Quite a few students that are always giving us a hard time about when our next episode's coming out.
Oh,
Well,
how many
can tell
episodes do you
them that
have
the next
now?
one's coming out soon.
Uh,
5 or
4.
6.
Or
4,
6.
5, 6, 5. And then...
Yeah.
Yeah, but 5
Oh,
or 6,
okay.
this will be number
I think I
7, but
watched
this will be
all the
part
way
of
up to
season
4.
2.
7.
Oh my god. I
I
still
missed
don't know
the
what
joke.
it means, but I'm tired of hearing it.
I said 6,
What is it?
7, 6, 7.
Yeah. Yeah. My algorithm isn't childish shit.
Correct.
My algorithm's like people getting hurt.
Oh, that's not in my algorithm for my TikTok or anything. That's my
Oh.
kids coming home. Remember, I have 4
Oh,
kids.
I know.
well, Mike, I don't want to see your algorithm.
Oh, you probably don't. It's all broken
Well-
down old Fords.
Broken down. All right. Well, that concludes episode 1. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed this one. We're going to do more stuff like this. Yeah, we've got more guests lined up, and then got some good segments coming up that I think we got some really good ideas for. So, well, thank you everybody for watching and listening. We're going to do some more crazy stuff. More things ahead.
More things ahead.
Make sure
Maybe
you share
we'll
this
bring-
with all your friends.
Yeah.
Make sure you share it with all your friends. We need more people to watch this stuff.
Yeah.
The more watts, the better it gets.
Yeah,
We've been holding back.
that's right. And maybe we'll get the go-karts together and actually run against each other one of these years.
Yeah,
You guys actually started making money for this. Like, would you use that money to do some like crazy things on here, or just like ridiculous stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun projects.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if we got together in our own shops and like made something together and filmed the project of us making something together, so we knew we would get it done in one show.
I tell you what, we would make this the Top Gear of welding. I am telling you
God.
right now. I'm telling you.
Let's
It would
see what
absolutely be.
Let's see what's under this bonnet.
Wait, so now I guess the question is, of us three,
It'd
who
be like
would
a
be
hillbilly
James May?
version. What?
Of the three of us, who would be James May?
James.
It would be James May.
James
One
Bay.
of
Who's
the-
that?
You gotta watch Top Gear.
It's on a
What's
TV
that?
show, Top Gear.
You gotta
I don't
watch
know
Top
about
Gear.
it. Top
You gotta
Gun.
watch it. Top Gear.
Top Gun.
Oh,
Top Gear.
Top Gear. not
Top Gear.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What can I stream it on?
Prime. Some YouTube has some.
All right,
All right,
well, I gotta wake up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I gotta get up early.
Oh,
Tanika, it was nice talking to you, dear.
Good talking to you.
yeah,
Good
nice
talking
seeing
to
you guys.
You too.
I'll be
We will
tuning
talk
in.
soon. Awesome.
I'll
Sounds
leave
good.
some comments.
Love it.
All right, cool.
All right.
See you.
We'll see everybody later.
See you guys.
See ya.
Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, the leave button. Leave.
Yeah.
Leave